What's going on, you guys? So do you want to start playing Legion and you want a real budget? So today I'm going to talk about how you can get started in Legion for less than $100. This is normally, this is a miniatures game. You'd normally expect to drop a couple $100 just to dive in, but there are ways that you can jump in and compete at a tournament level or at a official sanctioned play level for under $100. And I'm going to talk to you about how to do that. So what you're going to need a core set. Now the core set alone comes in at close to $100. It's MSRP for 89, but usually you can find it cheaper than 89. If you go, a lot of times your local game store might have something on sale or have a deal. You can check online retailers such as Cool Stuff or Miniature Market. They have it for, like Miniature Market has it for 80 right now at the time I'm recording this. This is March of 2018. Cool Stuff has it for about 76 and change. So you're going to be able to get it for under that. And that's going to bring you under the $100 mark. And then you may want to add more, right? Because now the core set alone is not enough for you to play this game at a competitive level. You're not going to have an 800-point army with just a core set. But the thing is, the core set comes with two factions. So really, if you're on that much of a budget, and you're gonna, because I've told people in the past, if you just get 3 core sets, you've got a lot of options. You can do well over 800 points for for both armies. But it turns out you can actually do that for 2 core sets. Problem is, if you're on a budget, you're not going to be able to play both factions. You're going to have to pick a faction. You're going to have to either go with Imperials or Rebels. So what I would do in that case is I would suggest that you look at picking a faction. Go with maybe the Empire, for example. You might go with the Empire, and you might say, all right, I'm going to find a friend who wants to play Rebels, and we'll each buy a core set, and then I'll give them all of my Rebel stuff. They'll give me all of their Imperial stuff. If you do that, you'll effectively have 2 core sets worth of stuff for 1 army, but for the price of only buying in 1 core set. That's going to leave you with well under $100. That'll leave you in the 80-ish range after tax, and you're going to have enough money left over to buy another expansion. Now, you could, in theory, go with one of the launch expansions. The launch expansions are MSRP at $24.95 each. These are the things that you already get in the core set. So you're like a speeder bike, for example, or a stormtrooper expansion, or rebel trooper, or an ATRT. You're already going to have those from your core set. You're going to have 4 troopers, and you're going to have 2 of the speeder bikes or ATRTs already. So you're not really going to get a whole lot extra if you go with that. Now, you could end up getting like a dice pack. They're not very expensive, but you already got some dice, and while eventually you will probably want more dice, those aren't really crucial. Now, eventually, we're going to have some more Wave 1 expansions coming out. You can get a second commander, and since you can have 2 commanders, that's a way for you to really upgrade your force. So if you wanted to get some of those commander expansions, you could do that. So General Veers is coming out for the Empire, and he's only at $12.95 MSRP, so you can get him for around $10. At a lot of any place that's having him on sale. This is still going to keep you under $100, and now you'll have Vader and Veers, and you can add 2 commanders or just go with 1. You're going to have some options there, but that's going to also change up the command cards you're going to have in your hand. If you're playing the Rebels, you can also get Leia, same price. Of course, now granted, these aren't out just yet. Maybe you're going to wait a little while, see how the game looks or so, but these will probably be coming out in coming months. If you were looking at spending a little bit more money, you could really diversify your army by also, and snow troopers and fleet troopers are also coming out around the same time that Leia and Veers come out. So you have some new options there. But what about if you want to diversify a little bit more right now? Well, we have some new things. We've got the T-47 Airspeeder. So if you want to get some of the heavy units that are coming out, this is going to take you a little bit over $100. But you could, I would suggest going with the Rebels if you want to do this and you're on that budget. Reason being, the T-47 Airspeeder is a lot cheaper than the ATST. The T-47 Airspeeder is only MSRP at $29.99. This will probably put you about $10 or $15 over your $100 mark if you get a little bit of a sale there and after tax. This is still, and this all still requires that you choose Rebels and you find somebody else who wants Empire, and then you guys divide up 2 core sets, each of you buying one. But this one is it eats up a lot of points in your list, so it's going to allow you a lot of versatility. If you're the Imperial player, the equivalent, the ATST, is going to end up being way more expensive. This one's $50, but you're getting a really, really cool miniature. But now you're over, you're at about $140 by this time, so you are definitely well outside of that $100 limit. So for starters, just pick a faction. You find somebody else who has picked the other faction, and there's different ways to do this. You can join the local Facebook groups. You can go on, meetup.com. There's social media. There's forums. FFG has forums. Look for people in your area, but go to your game stores too. Maybe post a little post-it note or something, or just talk to people. Find out somebody else who's interested in playing Legion that wants to split a core set, or rather split 2 core sets. And you can do that. And then you'll be able to have, because 2 core sets is just enough to get you, an 800-point army, and with a little bit of variation. You're going to want to, all of those, core units, all those troopers, you're going to want to add all the upgrades to them. Your support units, you're going to want to add upgrades. And you're going to definitely want to add upgrades to your commanders, but that will allow you guys to get in the game, both of you having 2 800-point armies, and playing this game for very cheap. And hopefully you've gone up to your local game store and you found a community that you can play with and all of that. But yes, this game is coming out very, very soon. The longer you wait, though, if you're patient, you'll be able to have access to those new commanders that are still keep you under the $100 line. And the longer the longer you wait, the more likely you are to find sales. So this core set, once like wave 1, and maybe by the time wave 2 comes out, you might even find this core set on sale for $50 at somewhere, maybe $50 or $60. It's possible. I know we have seen other games come out and the core sets will go on like a Black Friday sale or some kind of doorbuster sale from time to time. So if you're really hung up on it, you can hold out for something like that. But generally, brand new, if you want to get into this game right away, find somebody, split 2 core sets, and you'll be good to go. But stay tuned. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've got a lot more Legion content coming out. It's currently the 21st of March 2018. Tomorrow is Legion launch day, so there'll be a lot of videos for Legion coming out, as well as more. Hopefully we'll get more news for other games like Imperial Assault, Armada, X-Wing. All of that should be coming hopefully very, very soon. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And there is another round of the giveaway going right now. So if you want to win a $20 Cool Stuff gift card for an expansion of your choice, you can enter that just by becoming a subscriber and leaving a comment on this or one of my other videos. It's as simple as that. Somebody asked recently, when do you announce winners? Well, I do them typically at the end of my videos. So you'll just have to watch all the way through and see. But it happens probably about once every week or two. I will announce a winner, so we just have to stay tuned and watch all the way to the end. That's as simple as that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to click the little bell for alerts so you get notified when I put out new videos, and I do really appreciate all the support. So I want to thank you guys again so much for all the support. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.